Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Robust Life event. It is the 25th of May, 2018. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a guest here live with us tonight, a big warm welcome. If you're watching this recording, if someone shared it with you, thank you for taking the opportunity to check it out as well. So we have this event every single Friday night. We're all about living life, loving life, and just doing life together as families and as individuals in this journey. And if you're someone who are looking for a better way, for a better alternative in life, for you to be your healthier, the best version of you in the health side, or if you're looking for a part, just to help you in your journey in the business, in the financial side of life as well, definitely this has been a true gift for me and my family. So without further ado, I'll hand it over to our lovely ladies tonight who will be sharing with you guys the stories, the amazing product behind what we have, the amazing business behind it as well, the lives, the health that's been transformed, the lifestyle, and what people have been able to say yes to more because of this opportunity. So I'll find Tasha, who will be able to take it over from there. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Take it away.
Kia ora. Right. Hi, everyone. My name is Tasha. I've been part of the Robust Life movement for a year now, and we're here to share the world's best kept secret tonight. If this is your first time to watch one of our Robust Life events, you heard it here first. Trust me. In 5 to 10 years from now, people would have wished that they were in your position right now, hearing what we have to share tonight, because I wish that 10 years ago I had heard about this. I wish that I had heard about this. And what's mind-blowing is that it's what we have to share with you tonight has been existing in New Zealand for 20 years, and I just heard about it last year. So yeah, here we go. You know, in our life, there are two things. We're always seeking to better our health and to better our wealth, because we want to live life and live life to our fullest and to its fullest. So here's the secret, guys. We have able to tick those two boxes right here with what we have to present to you tonight. You can tick off health, you can tick off wealth, because what we have to share is in those two areas. So I'll start off by sharing a bit of the health part with you. We have an amazing nutritional support product made by an amazing company called Juice Plus. Now, to have the credibility of a long time. So Juice Plus has been standing for nearly 50 years now, and from the get-go, their heart and their mission has been family health, family well-being. They were the ones who first invented our smoke alarms, then to water and air filters, and now to our nutritional support product, which is the best in the world, and you'll hear about that why. So here it is. Here's another of those secrets. This company has cracked the code in being able to give our bodies the nutrition that it needs. It's cracked the code in getting fruits, veggies, and berries in a capsule form into our bodies. And that is what we have here tonight. Now I'm going to share three products. We don't have a whole range or catalog of products. We have 3 simple products, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. So yeah, fruits and veggies in a capsule. Who would have thought? Let me just show it to you here. This is what it looks like here. We all know the importance of fruit and veg into our diet. For me, I didn't really fully understand it until I started taking it. We hear the doctors say, increase your fruit and veggie intake. We have a whole ministry, government body dedicated to spreading 5+ a day. And I have never met anyone or know of anyone who's really able to have their variety of fruit, veggies, and berries 5 times a day in an amazing form to have the results that this product has been able to give to other people. So this product simply is it. It's fruit, veggies, and berries. Let me put it there. It's fruit, veggies, and berries in a capsule. That's it. No nasties, no herbicide. It's pesticide free. It's grown by generational farmers who love their produce and what they do. Our company farmers are the biggest growers of kale in the world. So yeah, so our farmers are amazing, and how they get the veggies in powdered form is that it's picked at ripen level. They are picked up, they are picked then and blended up, juiced up, powdered up, dehydrated, and in this powdered form. So all the key nutrition is still locked in there and for us. And if you're thinking and saying to me, oh yeah, I get my fruit and veggies and berries every single day, what question I would ask is it, well, alone cannot reach cellular level to be able to flood each cell in our body with the goodness of fruit, veggies, and berries. And this is what this product does. It's cellular nutrition. It is not a vitamin. It's not isolated vitamins form. It is whole food. It's not the vitamin C only. It is the whole apple, the whole kale, the whole broccoli. And that's what's in here. Our second product is our Omega Blend. If you're familiar with fish oil supplements, here's the great news, guys. No fish, no worries of mercury contaminated in the product. Juice Plus goes straight to the source, which is the plant source, which is the algae, and they farm that algae, and that's where they extract the omegas from, alongside pomegranate seed oil and a lot of other seed oils from plants. That's where these omegas come from, and we need these every single day. This is like a every single day one. But our bodies can't produce it. So having that in this fine plant form is just beyond what a fish oil supplement can do. And our third product, I only have one of them. We have what we call our macronutrition. So we have these amazing whole food shakes in chocolate and vanilla. And here's the great news. Healthy fats, healthy carbs, healthy proteins from plant sources. And I've been looking into the different ingredients in here. Like, you've got your ancient grains and your veggies. One of these grains are amaranth. It has the highest protein level in plants that beats animal-based products. I grew up thinking, snack on some dairy cheese and I got my protein for the day. This grain alone has higher protein content level than any animal-based product, and that's just one of the amazing ingredients in this amazing whole food shake. It is incomparable to the proteins that are out there, because again, we're bringing it back to whole food nutrition, and that's what these products are able to do. So in summary, so there's our three simple basic products there, and our company is a company with a heart. With any adult purchase of the fruit and veg capsule, we have our fruit and veg in a gummy form here for children, and children are able to get their 17 servings of fruit and veggies a day. It is backed by a children's health study over 150,000 families, and the results show that there fewer doctor visits. I know for my son, he was sick every winter for 1 week, because I'll make a cough syrup to last 1 week. Last winter, 2 days. Only 2 days he was sick. And the children are more aware of their health. My child, he never really touched veggies. Now he can eat raw radishes. He eats kale. He asked for parsley pesto when I didn't even know what that was. But so the cravings change, and that's what these products are able to do. When you're flooding your body with the nutrition that's meant to have, you naturally crave better. And what's amazing with what we have is that because our cravings change and our energy levels go up, we have an amazing online health program called the Juicy Body Transformation Program, all online. And in summary, it's just gonna throw out no more dieting. Honestly, no more dieting. Again, bringing back to the simplicity of whole food. you're able then to know how to cook these fruits and veg in a nice, fun way for your family and for yourself, and it's delicious. It was created by Kira Wiswick, who was top 10 MasterChef in 2014 Australia, and I'm not a good cook, but man, I'm cooking like a MasterChef these days. It's absolutely amazing. And for those of you who love research, check this out. These products this company has been willing to give these products to a third party to be scrutinized 37 times over, and still these products come out on top. On top, they have the highest credibility rating in the Medline journals. If you have a good doctor, you mention Medline, he will know what you're talking about. So it's backed by the research. It's backed by the time, I've mentioned how many years it's been. And what's even more amazing than these products is what it has done to be that catalyst of change for people in their health. And so if you're wanting more information about these products, there's lots out there. Go back to the person who shared it with you and you'll get that. But we're going to spend tonight hearing about the stories about what these products have done to improve other people's health, and then we'll go on to the wealth side. So I'd love to invite Isa to share her story on what has Juice Plus been for you. You can share a bit there, Isa. Thank you.
Hi. So I've always been the type of person that likes a quick fix. So chocolate, anything convenient, coffees, whatever it was, that was me. It was always on the go. But when I was first introduced to Juice Plus, it didn't matter to me what it was. I did not look into the research. I didn't try and figure out what it was. I had seen a post about the Juicy Body 8-week shred, and I live in a community where there's about 13 gyms or studio fitness centers, all within a 4-minute drive of each other. And it's ridiculous the amount of people I've seen that when I compared these people are like regional athletes and champions and boxers and rugby league stars, like you'd see them on TV. And so when I saw the posts and knowing the type of people that live in this area and the craze there is about health and fitness, I was like, these guys do not even look half as healthy as these people are on this post alone. They looked so alive and vibrant and healthy. And I told myself, whatever they're on, I have to have it. So the product made sense to me simply because I wasn't getting enough fruits and vegetables. But I wanted to be living my best life from my 30s onwards than I ever have in my teens and in my 20s. So as soon as I started taking the products, I noticed immediately an increase in energy, and my headaches slowly started to go away because of so much coffee and so much junk and eating at very unhealthy hours of the day and night. And so my sensitivity to the acidity in tomatoes faded away. My symptoms and my hay fever weren't aggressive and interfering with my work anymore. And that was after 5 or 6 years living here in New Zealand. As a island girl, I was like, what is allergies? Like, I never had this in my life. So that was very discomforting and very annoying a lot of the times, to have that inflammation in my nose and itchy eyes just every season, come in and out for like 5 years. And so for it last year, even this year to come, and all I've had is like a runny nose and 2 sneezes in the morning, it's great relief for me. The fact that after the first 4 months of taking the products, my because of such bad eating habits, my digestive system improved a lot, and I had normal bowel movements, and I wasn't having a regular diarrhea or constipation. And even when it came to my periods after the first 4 months, I felt stronger. So it really was repairing and healing and changing my insides. And I'm excited because I turned 30 this year. I'm excited to, as I'm currently working on changing the physical appearance to match how I feel on the inside, because it's truly transformed my life. Thank you.
Thanks, Isa. That is amazing, and that is so true. What we take in the inside does reflect on the outside. So, you're going to be a stunning 30-year-old boss babe. I'd love to hand it over now to Michelle, who's going to share her experience on Juice Plus. Kia ora, Michelle. Take it away.
Kia ora. Am I on?
Yes, you are. Can hear you, lovely.
Hi, everybody. Hi. I loved your kōrero, Isa. I've been awake for a while, but still in the background, still there. I'd like to just give a testimony. And as I reflect back to when I launched my business, I always say that my sister Danny was the walking billboard, and having suffered a broken ankle, snapped ankle, Christmas Eve, and no, I wasn't dancing on a table. I got a bit despondent sitting at home, and I think I don't know how many tantrums I threw. Because I couldn't do anything that everybody else had done. I had plans for 2018, but then upon seeing my sister Danny, I hadn't seen her for over a year, and when I did see her, I thought, gosh, she looks damn good. She looks really good, and I thought, oh well, I'll just see and what's happened with her. Then I saw her again a couple of weeks later, and I just came out and I thought, gee, she's bringing on something. And she had this little bag with her, and she was showing off all these little things to everybody. And I thought, oh, I'll catch her up. And then a week later, and I just got into a bit of a dumpy time, and feeling sorry for myself. And she rang me, and on another matter, and sort of got her off that. And I said to her, what have you got? What do you want? Can I have it? And she was a bit dumbfounded, because you can't stop Danny from saying anything. And she said, pardon? I said, yeah, I want to know what you're on, and I want what you've got. So, yeah, so she signed me up to Juice Plus. And I went out promoting Juice Plus before I even got the product, because I used Denise as my billboard. So when I trying to get my children onto it too, when I did get it, I mean, I've been on the product for 50 days today, and yeah, well, yeah, it is a little couple of weeks over a month. The day one on having the juice, I call them 2 days after I started taking them. I started calling them my little hakari in a capsule, because a hakari in Māori is a feast. So only your eyes can eat a feast, but your stomach can't hack a whole feast, or luau. So I started calling them my hakari in a capsule, because it is a hakari in a capsule. All those fruits and all those veggies all in one little capsule. So yeah, and then day one, and I probably could call them little Oompa Loompas. If anybody's seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or Willy Wonka's, and yeah, so I called them little Oompa Loompas, and it felt like somebody was having a chisel around in my stomach. And I'm a humbug eater, you see. I, I look like I eat a lot, but I don't. So yeah, I had this little Oompa Loompas chiseling around in my stomach. It was quite strange at first. Then day 2, I'm slouching like this, and all of a sudden I had this just to sit up straight, fixing up my posture, and still the little Oompa Loompas going around inside me. Day 3, because I suffer with carpal tunnel in both wrists, and I'm a wuss, I didn't want to have the operation done. So I got up one morning and I stretched, and all of a sudden I thought, oh my gosh, and I'm getting out of my bed and going, look, I'll move my fingers. Oh, I tell you, it was just a godsend, and actually having, because I followed my mum in making leaven bread, so I'm a real kneader of the bread, and for a long time I couldn't make the bread, and my kids were down, can't make the bread anymore, I can't. So yeah, here goes the bread. So carpal tunnel gone in 3 days, and it comes back now and again, but I don't have to stretch each finger individually every morning, so it's just a good stretch and right as rain. Day 5, because I still had a swollen ankle from the removal of the plaster from my ankle, and day 5, swelling gone, and my confidence was, heightened along with my faith in God, and I thought, well, I'm just going to go for it. So not quite confident in going out, walking out. And another thing, day 8, I lost 2.5 kgs sitting on my backside. No walking, no exercise, 2.5k in day 8. So I thought, wow, I'm detoxing. What the help am I detoxing? But it happened. 4 days later, I'd lost another 0.5 kg. So 3 kgs I've lost so far. But what I've gained after is a lot of energy. I've taken up walking and enjoying the fresh air and the people and livestock I meet along the way. That's something I hadn't had since I was, a young 25-year-old. I mean, I played softball, I played squash. I'm going to go back to squash. I've got a bit of a elbow, bit of a wrist now. So I was very sporty, but getting my walk on and inspiring family members too to get their walk on, and I've also gained my daughter, who suffered with thyroid problems and miscarriages. I've still yet to get her onto the omegas. We're going to get there, and plus the shakes. And so my girl is feeling really good, and a lot of oil back into her skin, and she was suffering with a bit of pimples here and there, and I don't have pimples, Mum. So that's good. It's just all that hara coming out of you, all that crap stuff coming out of you. My daughter-in-law, Nicole, suffers with dermatitis on the fingers and feet. Her dermatitis is, it's still there, but it doesn't come back with a vengeance all the time. It's not as bad anymore. Plus she's saying, Mum, I'm putting on weight. I said, maybe you're putting on weight where you need to put it, or you don't weigh yourself. Measure yourself instead, dear. Oh, I didn't think of that. Plus I've got a cousin who's diabetes too. So she's not on any insulin or anything like that yet, but she does have meltdowns. So I put her onto the product too, and she wanted to know, I think she'd seen all the fanfare on Facebook, so she wants a piece of it too. And now her hubby is saying to her, "Hey, you don't take your nanny naps in the morning anymore. What's up with this? You're climbing walls, girl." But she feels so energized and on top of the world. I have another family member who has bowel cancer, who has heard from another member who has another form of cancer, which is incurable. And this is I want to give this testimony because this young girl was given a 3-month lifespan, and then somebody got her onto the Juice Plus. She's still here. She's still here a year later. So this gave this family member a boost, and she asked me at one of our functions, and I says, I want to tell you now, it's not a cure, but it's a bridge. It'll bridge the gap. And if it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel a lot better, that's all that matters. And because her cancer is incurable, there's no other way. But I says, hey, leave it in God's hands too. He'll fix it and he'll get you there. But I'm not going to promise that this product is a cure for you. But hey, bridges the gap. That's all that matters. So this girl has gone over to Vanuatu on a memory journey, and hope to see her when she gets back. But I cheated a few times because I thought, well, I gave out a week's supply of my capsules for these people because I felt that they didn't ask. I just wanted to give them something to go on, and so that's what's brought them back. Said, hey, I want my lot now. So yeah, and then I've had another cousin that's said, I'm fat, and I need what you have got. I felt so really sad for her, and because she's a busy lady, businesswoman, eat and run. So I put her onto the product, and she should have her product now. I'll catch up with her, but and she comes from a big family of a big family of a big family. So watch the space. So hey, I'm loving you guys. I'm loving all the testimonies and help. It's all up from here. That's me. I hope I didn't take up too much time. Thank you, guys. Love you.
Thanks, Michelle. Happy 50 days to you. And just hearing Michelle's share, it just shows that, when we kickstart our health, using these amazing whole food nutrition, it's the power of whole food nutrition, you automatically have a platform to share and inspire and encourage other people to get healthy. And that's our whole mission behind what we have in our Juice Plus products. That's the whole mission behind what we have in our Juice Plus products, is to inspire other people to kickstart their health journeys, because when they do, we become our best. And so thanks, Michelle, for that. So we'll now go and switch gears and talk about the wealth side of this, and how you can get paid for taking the product and being a product of the product and growing that. So I'm going to hand it over to Ravel, who will share a few bit about some misconceptions in the business, or may help answer any questions you may have. Thanks, Ravel.
Thanks, Tasha. Hi, everyone. I get the exciting part of actually introducing this business. So when I introduced this business to people, I always get the question of, is this a pyramid scheme? And I go, what do you mean? Is it a pyramid scheme? I'm like, my current job, because I still work full time, my current job is a pyramid scheme. And they go, no, it can't be. And I'm like, let me demonstrate. So this is how, I'll try and make it bigger, how a traditional business is. And this is the current business that I'm in. So it's shaped like a triangle where you've got all your little workers at the bottom. Then you get different levels. You get probably supervisors, managers, and then your CEO. And so from my traditional business, what I know is, first of all, in order to get to, it's easy to get to supervisory level, but then hacking into management level, you kind of have more responsibility. Sometimes you work your asses off, and you work so hard sometimes that you sacrifice time with your family, you sacrifice special moments sometimes, because you all for the all for the sake of getting to the top. And even though you kill yourself working day in, day night, day in and day out, you still won't get to a CEO level unless you buy the company. And the other sucky part of the traditional business is, in order to get to these different levels in the business, you have to actually compete against your colleagues, and often in times it's actually competing against friends of yours. So for me, typically that for me looks like a pyramid scheme. So what I love about Juice Plus is, I'll just turn it this way, is that it's shaped like that. So an open rectangle. Now, we all start at the bottom, like in a traditional business. However, with this is, you start as a virtual franchisee, which means you can basically work from anywhere at any time, as long as you have Wi-Fi. And as you go along, there's different levels in this business. You get DVF, SDVF, QNMD. There's different levels, but the pinnacle level that you want to get to is NMD. And what that NMD stands for is National Marketing Director. Now, the beauty of this is, and why it's an open rectangle, is because there's endless possibilities to get to that National Marketing Director. And anyone can get there, no matter who you are, what your race is, what your color is, where you're from, how old you are. Anybody can get to that National Marketing Director position, as long as you have determination, drive to do this business. And what I love about this company as well is the fact that you can actually get to NMD on, everyone's got the potential to get there, is as you move through these ranks, there are different bonuses along the way. So, like, for instance, to get to your first bonus, you start with 100, goes to 400, and then, there comes a time when you get to a $3,000 bonus. And that's pretty cool for me, because I don't know when last I got a bonus in my traditional job. Then to get to National Marketing Director, you still have colleagues or people along the way that you help. But instead of fighting along the way to get to National Marketing Director, you actually help each other get up there to National Marketing Director. So the beauty of this is, unless you help your colleagues or your teammates, there's no way you're going to get to that pinnacle position. So in this business, this is all about sharing is caring, and teamwork makes the dream work. So that's the beauty. But Tammy will explain a little bit more about those bonuses and that we get paid in this business. Now, often one of the other myths or questions that I get asked is, do you need to know a lot of people? And I certainly was one of those people wanting to know, do I have to know a lot of people to make it in this business? But as I was skeptical in the beginning, but as I started actually delving in and starting being part of the business, you can actually see how, actually, let me fast, sorry, I'm actually fast-tracked a little bit. Let me go there. There's three types of people that comes into this business. So you get person A. And person A is someone that's a raving fan of the products. So they might come into this business wanting to get their product a little bit cheaper, or they're just in love with this products. Then comes person B. Now, person A could start off with wanting to get the products cheaper, but as you sort of get into this business, you kind of think, there's potential to make more. So person B comes into this business with the mindset of earning $400 to $1,000 a month to help out with household groceries, maybe to put towards a little travel fund, or just to be able to say, yes to some luxury items every month. So that's person B. Then, when me coming into the business, I came in as person B. I wanted to be that person to earn just between $500 to $1,000 a month. But as I've been in the business about 5 months now, I'm now person C. And person C is the person that catches the vision of what this business can actually mean for them. For me, it means retiring and being able to spend more time with my daughter, and not having to slave for someone else's a job, to make someone else rich, where I can actually put money into my own pocket. And people that catch the vision go on to, there are leaders in this business that have gone on to actually earn 6 figures. So person C is what I've become now, and working my little butt off to get there. So as I mentioned earlier, I was under the impression that I needed to know a whole lot of people in this business. And I fast learned that that's not true, because I'll demonstrate. Like when I came into this business, Lati was at the top, and then she introduced this business to her sister Isa. Isa introduced this person to Tasha, which is her other sister. Then Tasha introduced the business to me, so I'll just put me, and then I introduced this to my sister Tammy. So as you can see from this list, I didn't know Lati, I didn't know Isa, I didn't know Tasha. All I knew was Tammy. And Lati, vice versa, didn't know myself or Tammy. But with Lati being at the top, you can see that she's now with Isa. She's introduced people to the business. Tasha's introduced people. I've introduced people, and Tammy's introduced people. And as Tammy introduced, and we all introduced, and they introduced other people, it starts sort of popcorning out of effect. You have a popcorn effect. So it just pops, and I can go with circles all around, because as you grow in this business, and your business grows, and you bring on more teammates, and they bring on more teammates, so your business starts to grow, and you have these popping effects all over. So as I mentioned, that's the structure of Juice Plus. I'm going to hand it over to Tammy, and she's going to tell us about the exciting part of how we get paid. Over to you, Tammy.
Thanks, Raval. That was an awesome demonstration. Yeah, so Raval said earlier that she gets to explain the exciting part, but I actually think that I get to explain the exciting part, because how we get paid. So in this business, we get paid 3 ways, and traditionally, I've never gotten paid 3 ways in any job that I've been at. I've only gotten paid 1 way, is that's your salary on a monthly basis, and it's like, hey, job well done. Here's my gratitude in your bank account. But with this business, it's definitely something totally different. I've never experienced getting paid 3 different ways. So the very first way is through retail profit. So what retail sales profit is, so that typically means that all you need to do is that you need to connect the customer to the product, and you actually get paid for connecting the customer to the product. So that's literally all you do. You don't have to hold any stock. You don't have to, there's not much you have to do. All you have to connect the customer to the product, and automatically you get paid for that. The second way we get paid is commission. So that is, I think, kind of the best way we get paid, because that is we term that the residual income or passive income, but the best term for it is called the beach money. So you can literally be sitting on the beach, you can literally be sleeping, you can literally be I don't know, having a jog, having a shower, whatever you like, you actually get paid. So how that works is that you actually get paid a commission for your entire team's business. So you literally get paid a commission on everyone's business for the sales that they bring in, and that will bring you your commission. So that's your residual income that you'll have straight into your bank account. And then the third way we get paid is by bonuses. So I've never ever worked for a company where I got a bonus. I've heard of lots of friends and family that's worked for certain companies that's given them a small percentage in bonus. But a bonus in our company means that when you help, it's for the work that you put into the business. So for the work that you put into the business, they'll reward you for putting in that extra work. Just because you put in that little bit of effort, they'll reward you for doing that. So you'll get bonuses for the different milestones that you reach in the company. You'll get paid for that. So you'll get paid in 3 different ways. So on the 10th of every month, you'll be pleasantly surprised by the amount that comes into your bank account, although you've already, like, just because of retail profit, you thought, okay, maybe you've introduced 5 people to the business this month, you're only going to get that much. But there's 3 different ways that you actually get paid. So there's the commission and the bonuses for reaching the different targets. So yeah, that's the 3 ways we get paid in this business. Thanks.
Love it. Thanks so much, Tammy. And yes, we get paid in this business. It's so good. We're going to hear from one of our amazing people in this Robust Life movement, Donnay, and she's going to share with us her journey on the business, what was life like before joining us, Donnay, and what's life like now. It's all yours.
Thanks, Sasha. Hi, everyone. So before I joined the business, myself and my husband, we were hoping we could afford to buy a house. It was quite sad, actually, when we researched the properties and looked at the market nowadays. And I mean, we've both got KiwiSaver, and we've had KiwiSaver now for about 5 years. But I mean, yeah, who's kidding who in the zoo, even with both of us working jobs? And I mean, KiwiSaver's on the max. We still cannot afford to buy a house. It's real. The pain is absolutely real. We had to look at some other form of, extra income to try and top up our KiwiSaver on a monthly basis, so that, we could basically afford to buy a house. We've been renting for as long as we've been in New Zealand, which is about 6 years now. So, I mean, yeah, for 6 years, our kids couldn't have a dog of their own because most rentals don't allow any pets. So none of our kids know what it's like to own a dog or have a pet, look after a pet. And I mean, most of their friends have all of those advantages, and our kids will never know what it's like. And we really, thought of many different things we could do. But I mean, when you're working a 40-hour plus, work week, 40 hours plus, my husband works much more than 40 hours, myself 40 hours. I mean, who else has actually got time to take on any other, extra job nowadays when you've got kids and you've got family and you've got to spend time with your kids? And I mean, for me, I've researched this online. There's lots of other opportunities out there, but none of them appeal to me like Juice Plus did. Many of you might have heard my health story before. Like I said, there's many other opportunities out there, but the health side was important to me. I'm a type 1 diabetic as well, and my health was also battling because we were working full time. There was just no time to take care of ourselves. And with Juice Plus, what appealed to us is that we could actually benefit. It's like we could benefit not only by earning the extra income, but we could also benefit our health, not only for myself, but for my family and for my kids as well. And I mean, that's exactly why this appealed to me. I don't have to come home from my 8-hour, 9-hour day job and then leave and go and work a night shift or some extra shift doing who knows what, something you don't like doing. All I needed to do here was have Wi-Fi, have a mobile phone, have a laptop, and Facebook. And I had all of those things already. So the amount of effort that I had to put into earning that extra income compared to finding another job, maybe working extra hours at the office, even, which I might not even be paid for. I might get some time off, but who says they're going to give me extra money for that? I doubt it. So yeah, I mean, this option was really viable for me because I didn't have to lose any more time with my family. And I could actually earn that extra income that I was hoping to hopefully one day be able to say yes and tell my kids, look, you guys, we're going to purchase a house and you can have a pet or a dog. And that is the long-term goal, to be able to afford a house. I'm not sure if it's going to be in Auckland, but a house will do. That is all I need. It's just my own house, not to pay someone else's mortgage off, please. I've really had that. I've really had enough of that. So if you've been invited tonight, and anything that any one of us is, anything that we've shared fits with you, or you have any questions, just reach out to the person who's actually invited you, and feel to ask any other questions that you have. But I know for myself that I'm benefiting two ways. I'm earning an extra income with doing very little, other than going out every day to work my 40-hour job. All I have to do when I come home from work is log onto my Facebook account, which is already on my phone because it's social media. Everybody's got social media nowadays. And I mean, yeah, it's as simple as that. Connecting our customers to the products, and money lands in our bank account. That's exactly how it works. It's as simple. It's very easy. Thank you. That's my story.
Thanks, Danae. I just hear your story and I'm filled with hope again. The possibilities are endless, just like you said. And I'll just quickly share a bit of my story here. My background is in early childhood education. I've been an ECE teacher for over 9 years. And what was painful for me was that I had to send my son to daycare so I can go and spend the rest of the day looking after everyone else's children. It just didn't make sense. And so coming to the stage when he turned 5, I was like, I don't want to do this. I want to invest my time in my children rather than going off and living to pay the bills. So this was a no-brainer for me. It's opened up the opportunity for me now with my 15-week baby, that I know that I can stay home and I don't have to think about what's going to happen next, and I can hand in my resignation. So thank you everyone for sharing the stories. I'm going to hand it over to Ladi to wrap it up for us tonight. That was just a bit there from my share. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. That was awesome. Just in wrapping up in the Robust Life movement, in the team that we have in the side of the business of Juice Plus that we're a part of, we're in the fastest growing team in the whole entire Juice Plus world, which is over 30 plus countries. And we have seen husbands bringing their wives back from their traditional jobs, retiring them from their traditional businesses. We've seen wives bringing their husbands back home from the mines in Australia, bringing back the husbands back from jobs that separate families for weeks and months. And for myself, I mean, like, I have been able to now just working 1 day a week, and soon I'll be retiring myself from my own job, and I'll be bringing my husband this year as well. This opportunity, as you have heard, is endless. Anything in this, I mean, like, the platform in this business to be able for you to live life to have the freedom, the financial freedom that you so desire, to be able to do the things that you're passionate about in life, this opportunity could be it. And if you're here tonight wonder or thinking, what if this could be the vehicle and the means to be able for me to live life to the fullest, to dream again, to love others the way that, you know, in your heart that you would like to love others and give others, out of abundance and not out of poverty, you know, because I know for myself, I have a big heart. I love people. And a lot of my lifetime have been giving out of people out of my own poverty. You know, I have to sacrifice a lot for myself and my family in order to help others with it as well. And that's not normal. And it should never, you know, be normal in any lifestyle. And now we can dream again. And the opportunity that we see this opportunity could be to be able to help other families, hardworking families who are working hard 9 to 5, January to December, and still the same standard of living year in and year out. I know how that feels. You know, we've all been there, and it's just not right. You know, our 9 to 5 shouldn't define how we live life. I didn't know that we could plan travels. We could have a little bit more money, you know, in shopping, and just having those little things in life that really matters and that create memories for you and your family. So if not this opportunity, then what else? And if not now, then when is the challenge that we live with you tonight. And I'm so glad I said yes to this last year, January, because it has been around in New Zealand for over 20 years. And I wished somebody told me about this earlier on. But we've done it, and we're here. We're sharing it every Friday night. Feel free to reach out and ask your questions. $172.50 to own your own franchise. To own your own franchisee. Not $250,000. Like if you were to franchise Pita Pit or a yogurt place or even McDonald's or KFC, which of course we don't even think about it. But it's about $250,000 to franchise a business. This is $172.50 investment that you get back your return in 3 ways within your first 10 days. If you're willing and you're serious about looking at a better way to create a better financial stream and you're serious about it, you can get back that money within your first 10 days in this business. And all these amazing people who shared tonight, we're here to journey with you along the way to achieve, to help you create your life and your goals, whatever success means to you. So thank you everybody for sharing. My heart is so full with all your amazing shares and stories. And that's why we love doing what we're doing. So good night, God bless, and have an amazing weekend. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.